Summer just kind of clinging on, isn't it?
I know it is.
It feels like it's the end.
We'll take it, especially in the run-up to the bank holiday weekend.
Yeah, but the leaves are falling off the trees, the night's drawing in. It does feel like autumn's on the way, doesn't it, in the air? And for television lovers, that can mean only one thing. Schedules are back, packed, and there is a gritty cop drama about to light up our autumn screens.
Yes, I can't wait. Enter Ridley, the new ITV detective show starring Adrian Dunbar and Bronagh Waugh. Bronagh joins us now. Welcome.
Hi.
We're very excited about this. Love a new autumn Sunday night TV series
right.
to get stuck into.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
Well, Ridley is a new crime drama. It's about a retired detective played by the brilliant Adrian Dunbar, and I play his young protégée who takes over, DI Carol Farman, and I persuade him out of retirement to come and kind of work as a consultant, which actually does happen in the police at the moment. And then there's a bit of a twist because Ridley is a jazz singer and he owns a jazz club. So there's a little bit of music thrown in as well. So yeah, it's quite different. And we're sort of coining it Northern Noir because it's got a lot of sweeping, beautiful shots of Lancashire, the Pennines, the Moors, the Dales. So it really shows the north of England off to its best. It's stunning.
And it's as much about the relationship, I guess, between you and Adrian's character as it is about what you're investigating.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we really wanted to do was Paul Matthew Thompson, the writer, wanted to kind of really focus on Ridley and Carol's own relationships at home, their personal lives, and also their chemistry and relationship together. So hopefully the audiences will really get to know both of us and they'll kind of invest in them. I think when you get to know someone a bit more, then you kind of get right into being on their side.
There you are, the two of you together.
With the maestro, yeah, and there's Tez Maynard and George Bakari. They're great as well.
And I suppose Adrian has that classic that role of a former detective who has a troubled personal life.
Yes, yeah, and Adrian's obviously got a bit of experience doing it with Line of Duty, so I felt like I was in good hands. You know, it's the first time I've played a cop before, but a surveillance cop, so this is the first time playing a detective that had quite a lot of complicated, you know, crimey sort of speak. And so Adrian was giving me a lot of confidence, and he kind of made me feel like I could do it. I was in good hands with him.
Is it like talking to an actual detective? He's been a detective for so long on telly now. You think he's real?
He's so forensic with his brain. He's really good, and he was really good about sort of saying to me, we must really stay on the story, like make sure that you check everything in the script and double check it, and you know, make sure there's no holes anywhere. So yeah, I learned a lot about that, and we had a police consultant on board as well who works as a consultant himself, so that was really useful because you could ask him lots of questions about the cases and stuff.
He's of course known for being Hastings in Line of Duty and is king of the one-liner. Can we expect any of that?
Yes, you can definitely. I mean, Adrian's just brilliant, isn't it? And he brings his own flavour to things. So yes, there's a few iconic moments, I feel. So I think that will really satisfy Dunbar fans, definitely.
But let's talk about your fans and your character, because you said that it's as much about home life and who she is as the job she's doing. Tell us about that backstory.
What really attracted me to playing Carol was she's very much a typical male character, but is a female. So all the things that she does and the things that are happening to her, you typically see on television being a man. Like so, she has a very young, glamorous wife played by the beautiful Bhavna Limpichi, and she's got the son. She's trying to balance work life with her career, very ambitious, tenacious, has risen to the ranks quite quickly. That's often seen by a male counterpart, and she's working in a very male-dominated arena. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. It felt like it was written as a male character, but they just changed the gender, and that's really nice. That's like brilliant. It's not all about me being a woman and being, you know, it let me be a kind of boss, you know, and I really liked that. That felt really empowering.
Yeah, that shows just how far we've come.
Absolutely,
doesn't it?
Yes.
And tell me about the accent that you had to put on.
Oh gosh, yes. So it's my third time playing someone from Manchester. So yes, she is from the north.
Go on, do it.
I was trying not to do
well, it's funny because George, who plays Darren in the show, he is from Manchester. He's from just outside Moss Side, and he didn't know that I was Irish. And so when we went for dinner with Adrian and I spoke my own accent, he went, "Shut up, you're joking." He's like, "I don't like it when you talk Irish. Like, speak normal, it's dead weird." So he gets a bit freaked out. He thinks I put on the Irish accent.
Didn't your baby get a bit confused as well?
Yes. So Oisín came to visit on set. I was still feeding, so he would come back and forth to set to either pick up milk or be fed. And so I speak in that accent the whole time when I'm on set, just to help with continuity and to help kind of stay in character, especially with Adrian being Northern Irish. It just helps me to stay in character. And Oisín would come and I'd be like, "Hiya, babe, you all right?" And he would just like kind of look a bit like, "This isn't mummy." And also because I had makeup on, and like normally in the house he's used to seeing me with a mum bun, scraped back and no makeup and a tracksuit. So yeah, I think he is a bit confused, and I think he's watching this morning. So hi, darling, if you're watching.
Oh, so Oisín will have a Manchester accent.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think yes. And if we ever end up coming back for a second series, I definitely reckon he'll have a Manchester accent.
Do you want to say hello in a Manchester accent just so he knows who you
Hiya,
are?
babe, you all right? You okay?
What you talk about teasing us there with if we come back for a second series? Is that going to happen?
Oh,
you
I
reckon?
don't know. You know, it depends on what the audience make of it. If they enjoy it, I think it's definitely got legs. There's lots more stories that Paul Matthew Thompson has thought up of, and you know, I think if people like the characters, they like Carol, they like Ridley, then definitely it's open to be coming back, and it would be great if it did. But
we
we'll have
hope
to see.
so, and we're sure it'll be great. And so it starts Sunday night.
Starts on Sunday, August the 28th at 8 p.m. on ITV, and yes, they are standalone episodes, 90 minutes, so the case will be solved by the end of the episode. But there is a through line.
That's good.
Yes,
Too
you get
many
a bit
things of continuity requiring too much commitment. Yeah.
And you get to sort of be a detective yourself, finish it, solve it, all within the episode. But there is a through line, so if you stay with us, you'll find out what sort of happens to Ridley and what happened to his past.
You're selling it well.
Very
You're selling
well.
it well.
We'll be watching.
Thanks. I
Bronagh,
hope you
thank you.
enjoy it.
Thanks.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much.
Good luck with it.
Thanks, John. Thanks,
Stay
Tina.
with us. We've got the headlines coming right up.
Yes.